Hello, creative friends. This is Joy coming to you with another art journal page. So, I have my Dylusions journal here that I decided that I was going to play around with these Dylusion paints that I just recently got and see what I can come up with. So, I basically just wanted to check out the paints and how they feel, what the colors look like, how they blend. And so I put several different colors on this art journal page and kind of blended them together somewhat, just to make a background. So right now I'm just trying to get paint on the page for a background, and I did not gesso this page first. I just decided to put it directly on the page. And so it was going on. The paint is really, really creamy and smooth. But depending on, how much you got on your brush determines how smoothly it goes on the page, and or if the page is gessoed or not. I'm sure if it was gessoed it would probably go on a lot more smoothly than it did, but I really didn't, wasn't that concerned about it. I just wanted to get some paint on the page for this background. I didn't have an idea when I started this what I was going to do with it. All I knew is that I wanted to play around and with these paints and do an art journal page and see what I come up with. So, but I really do like these paints. I've been having a lot of fun with them, doing different journal pages, using them for different effects. So these paints can, have good coverage if you put them on thicker, or if you want them to be more opaque, you can put them on thinner layer, or even, add a little bit of water to your brush and that thins them down. So I decided I wanted to put some black on this page. I always like the contrast between black and bright colors, and I just love that these paints, are such bright colors. So I had this stencil with these like keys and words on it that I thought that might be fun on this background. And the funny thing is, by the time I get done with this background, I don't know if you could really tell much, or that there was these keys and these words on the background, and you'll see what I mean here in a little bit. So I'm just going around picking certain areas of this stencil that I want to add the elements to the background of this art journal page. And then I decide to give that a quick dry and to add a little bit more black with this other stencil. And I probably should have switched to, I don't know, a different color maybe than black, and then that would have probably been a nice contrast with the black and the bright colors. Maybe a silver or gold, but anyway, I used black, and so by the time I got done putting more black on this art journal page with this stencil, even though I tried to go around the words and the keys and stuff that I had put on there previously, it, you can't even hardly really tell much, but, that's okay. That's what art journaling is all about, is just playing and experimenting with different things. And, I think it's all good. And I do like, in the end, how this journal page turned out. I think it turned out really, really cool, really nice. I was pleased with it by the time I was done. And the black is also, I don't know that you can see it real well, but it is also the Dylusions paint as well. And so it's I'm using a just a little dauber, I guess you call them, to put the black on the art journal pages. I don't have much luck with using a brush, but I guess you can use a brush. You just have to use it with a lot less paint, I guess, if you use a brush, which I guess is the same thing with the dauber. I probably should have tried to stamp some of this off to the side because some of it ended up kind of splotchy, you know, on the page by the time I was done with it. But again, I wasn't too concerned about it. I just try to, when I do art journaling, just try to have fun and play and not try to be too particular about it. So I get the black on here, and then I give this a quick dry, and I go through my stash and I find this yellow bird and this saying that says, "It's never too late to make your life better," which I thought would go well on this page. So I got out my collage page and collage these elements down on this journal page. And I really like the collage page. It does a good job, and I actually need to get some more of it because I'm about out. But I collaged this bird down that I found in a magazine, and I cut out. And I didn't cut it, you know, precisely. I just kind of went around it and left a little bit of, you know, a border around the bird. So I put the collage page on the back and then put some on the top to adhere this down. And that's the other thing about these paints that I like is, you know, once they dry, they stay put. So you don't have to worry about them reactivating when you put other wet medium on them, which is nice. And that's why I like working with acrylic paints, because I like to do layers and not have to worry about when I put layers on top, it activating and the layers underneath. So I, like I said, use a collage page on top as well as underneath the quote and the bird to adhere these down to the art journal page and make sure that, you know, they're down securely on the page. And then once the glue dries or the collage page dries, then I go around it with a black Stabilo pencil to outline the quote. I didn't go around the bird. I guess I could have, but I didn't. I just went around the quote. So that's pretty much the art journal page that I did for today. And if you like my videos, I'd appreciate if you like. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel, and then you'll see when new videos get posted. Or you can leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I always like hearing from people what they think about my videos and my art journal pages. I have a lot of fun doing art journaling, and sharing it with all of you. So I hope you like it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.